everyone, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. And I know you read the title and you're like, what's going on? Is her hair coming out in clumps? And let me just tell you, no, my hair is not coming out in clumps, but I did get an email that inspired me to make this video. And I'm also going to give you my week 3 progress with my rapid hair growth challenge. So let's get started. Okay, so I recently got an email from this woman that was frantic, and she was just like, I can hear the sadness, the frustration that was in the email, and it was about how her hair is just coming out and she doesn't know why, and it just started, and what could be possibly triggering her hair to fall out like this. So I am going to give you some of the top triggers why your hair might be falling out. Okay, so hair shedding is like a typical thing. We lose hair like 80 to 150 strands per day. But if you're losing more, then there might be a reason why you're losing more. So if you're losing 80 to 150, you're fine. You're fine. That is normal. So the thing is, when hair loss happens, there are potential triggers. First things first, hair loss is very, very common, especially in females. Research shows that 1 in 3 women will experience hair loss in their lifetime. I know that's not very promising, but it is the truth. So if you're losing strands, it's important not to freak out, because we can help prevent. If we can't get the hair growth to happen in the places where the hair has fallen out, you can keep the hair that you have. So it's important not to freak out. Let's just find the solution, and I'm here to help you right now. There's a chance that you're genetically predisposed to hair thinning, and this is something that you just can't help. Either your mother or your grandmother, someone in your family has thin hair. It is genetic, and chances are it's going to happen to you. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is what it is. In these instances, certain hair follicles are sensitive to male hormones. I know. This sensitivity causes follicles to gradually thin out to where the hair falls out. This means your hair loss is a result to a trigger. Excessive daily hair shedding, it occurs as an internal imbalance or upset. So something is happening inside, or you are stressed. So that's one of the #1 reasons why we lose hair. A hormonal imbalance, that can be another thing that's going on inside of you. With hormonal imbalances, you can gain weight, get adult acne. There are so many things that come with hormonal imbalances. And #1, hair loss. If you have PCOS, hair loss, weight gain, this is everything that comes with that. I know it kind of stinks, but it does. And also stress. So stress, like when you're stressed, it can actually mess with your digestive system. You might not be eating the proper foods because you are stressed, and this can cause hair loss as well. Your hair can actually come out in clumps. It's so important to just breathe, take a hold of the situation, and not get stressed. I know it's hard. I mean, I know it's easy to say, because I get stressed too at times, but there are times when you just have to relax and think, is this really worth the stress? You know what I'm saying? And your hair falling out. So no, don't get stressed. Just relax. Do a little bit of breathing exercises. You know what I'm saying? Do some yoga. Do some yoga. I got to take my own advice. Iron deficiency. You may be iron deficient. Yes, you may be iron deficient. Go to your doctor. Let him take a blood test. Him or her. I don't want to say him. Him or her. Take a blood test. Find out if you're iron deficient. If you are, you just might need an iron supplement, and that can help you with your hair growth and your hair loss. Hypothyroidism. Say that 3 times fast. The thyroid. Let me see if I can get this right. I'm gonna read it. Let me see if I can read it. The thyroid gland helps to regulate the body's metabolism by controlling the production of proteins and tissue use of oxygen. So we need oxygen on our scalp. So, and you also need protein in your diet. So this is very important. Any thyroid imbalance can therefore affect hair follicles. Isn't it crazy? If hypothyroidism is left untreated, it may result in anemia, which is iron deficiency, and that can impact the hair. Vitamin B12 deficiency. I was actually vitamin B12 deficient a long time ago, and I didn't lose my hair back then, because I'm talking about when I was like maybe 19. I went on a strict liquid diet and I became deficient in B12. So that's important. So you might be B12 deficient. And let me read that. A lack of vitamin B12 can leave leave you feeling tired and low on energy. Does that sound familiar? I know it did for me. Okay, the fun doesn't stop there. It can also take a toll on your hair, obviously. Vitamin B12 deficiency can cause hair loss and affects the health of your red blood cells. So it's most common in vegans, as you can only obtain B12 through animal proteins. So if you don't like animal proteins, then you need to get a supplement, B12 supplement. So make sure you get that. See, it's crazy because, you know, I have always been on diets my whole entire life, always, since I think I'm about 19, maybe even younger, always on diets, fad diets, just all that. And that, I think, causes so much hair loss. So if you are on a fad diet, just get off of it. You know, when people say, when you say, well, how did you lose that weight? And they say, well, you know, I just portion my food, or I'm eating a certain amount of protein, fats, carbohydrates. That is the way to go. Going on these crazy fad diets are making you lack protein, certain fats, and these things are so important to keep your hair. And I'm just learning now, you know, I'm on the keto diet and I have moderate protein, so that's pretty good. So I think that's contributing to my hair growth. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, because I'm talking about, like, I went on liquid diets, I went on the grapefruit diet. Those things, yes, they'll help you lose weight, but you're gonna be bald, so don't do it. Eat the right stuff. Go to a nutritionist if you're not sure how much protein you should have or how much carbohydrates or fats. Go to a doctor, go see a doctor, because it's very important. Age. As we get older, our hair thins and we lose our hair. That's something that we cannot help, you know, with age. There are things that we can do, like I'm doing this hair growth challenge, and I think it's so good, especially if you're coming of age, you know, you're in your 40s and your 50s and you see that your hair is thinning out. Use the oils that I use. So when I say look at your diet, look at the carbohydrates. Now, people say, oh, you know, I'm only having 20 grams of carbohydrates a day. But look at the carbohydrates you're eating. Bread, pasta, rice, that all contributes to hair loss. It really does. You have to have complex carbohydrates, which is fibrous, like broccoli, or like all kinds of green vegetables and peppers and stuff like that. That helps you keep your hair. Also, hairstyles. If you're one to keep your hair in a ponytail, pigtails, or braids, the stress that you're putting on your strands can cause hair loss. So it's important just to let your hair flow, or put it in a light, you know, I have my light little 80s clip right here, very light. These little pieces that I have in my hair are very, very light. Don't cause traction on your hair. Don't cause that, because your hair will get weaker and it will fall out. So check your hairstyle. Those are my top reasons why your hair is falling out. And Lisa, if you're watching, your hair is falling out in clumps, my advice to you is to start with your doctor. Go to your doctor, please check, and let them do a blood test and start there. And you know, it might be a hormonal imbalance. It just might be, if you're overweight, it might be something right there, and something that you can take care of. So hope that you take all of you take all these reasons into consideration and try to make your body a healthier body. So now let's get on to my week number 3 with my hair growth. Let's say, okay, I feel today that well, you know, the grays that I had in my hair, well, you know that, like, I dyed my hair 2 weeks ago. My hair, my grays are growing in slower, but they're coming. They're there. I want my grays to stop completely. And I heard if you keep using the neem oil, it will. Well, not completely, just a slower growth. Okay, so this little piece I didn't even have in my hair all week. I put it in because I had to go out and go shopping, and you know what I'm saying. So I really feel like my hair looks thicker. Let's get a little close. Let's get a little close. Can you see? Can you see? I hope it's a nice clear picture of my, you know that I know, and that you know, and I know that you know that it's going to take more than a couple of weeks to get this hair back. But I do see progress. See, like my hair, like if I was like that, look how my hair lays. To me, I just feel like it lays differently, and it's not as thin, which I am loving. I feel like my hair is much stronger, which is a plus to me because that means less shedding. So I'm happy about that, because not only do we want to grow the hair from the scalp, but we want to make sure that the hair that we have on our head is taken care of and getting stronger. Because what is the sense of growing the hair on the head over here if this is going to fall out? Get what I'm saying? So I do feel that it feels, look, even when I put it on the side, look, you can just tell that it's not so bad. And I see that my hairline is coming down a little bit more. I actually think I have a widow's peak once in my lifetime. I think I had a widow's peak. No, seriously, because look how far down my hairline is getting, you know, which is good, Look, I just feel it looks better. What do you think, guys? What do you think? You know, I've been eating better, so don't forget I'm on keto, so I'm eating much better. I'm not having the horrible carbohydrates, and I think that's playing a huge role in this. And I massage my head every single night. I cannot stress to you how important this is to get the blood flow going. And also your shampoo and conditioner should be like an organic and sulfate free. And just make sure, like, the better the shampoo and conditioner, you're gonna have better results. And yeah, so let me know how you guys are doing, and let me know if your hair is still shedding, if it's coming out in clumps. Email me, I'll talk to you. Let's just, we gotta fix this situation. We have to fix it, okay? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next, I'll see you next week for week 4. It's going by so fast, guys. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.